So we just took an L, but next year we are going to kick ass. I'm gonna do everything in my sexy, rich, famous, sexy YouTuber power to make sure we win next year.
We lost the battle, we're about to win the war.
Bed racing is a yearly event where everybody gets together to race beds. Last year we lost because we didn't know there were other categories. But this year we knew everything we needed to win. So it was time to train. I also did some bed research. I ran an average of 30 miles for the 6 months leading up. I even bought
a bed that they use for bed racing to practice with. Now all I have to do is...
I really didn't have to run this much looking back.
Okay, done. I also realized this bed was a lot bigger than I thought it was, and I built it in my room, and I don't think I can get it out, so...
I instead opted to build a new bed, or rather I had my engineering friend Kieran do just that.
Runners on your mark, go!
With a few weeks until bed racing, I invited over my fellow bed racers.
As you all are aware,
Bed races!
Together with my friends Enzo, Hanbon, and Janice, we would need a killer theme. A stranger theme. Get it? Because Stranger Things.
Yes, Dustin! Yes, Dustin!
Enzo was Dustin. Janice was the Demogorgon. Hanbon was Will. We had an indestructible team. It was then the day before the event, and Enzo canceled for a job interview. Are you serious? Okay, so my entire house of cards came tumbling down. Enzo is an athlete and wins everything. So I called an emergency meeting with our replacement.
so...
Why is he here?
It's because I'm replacing Enzo. You are replacing Enzo?
I won!
No, I know. Enzo can't make it tomorrow. Enzo can't make it.
Fuck you, Enzo! Brown boys win!
And there's only one option.
The poster.
I know, I know.
Yeah, I had already made a poster.
We can show them this, and then we can be like, when you're voting, make sure you remember us here, take our card.
Yeah, and I had already made business cards with Enzo on them too.
How many of these have you printed out?
The lowest option was 150, so.
Other than speed and costumes, another important category is decorating the bed. And this is why I had
the genius idea of bringing chains to chain the Demogorgon onto the bed.
Enzo, I miss you so much. I wish you were here.
1, 2, 3, Finn Wolfhard.
So after we finished decorating the bed, we decided to interview some of our competition.
We love anime, right? We gotta choose an anime that represents everyone. Everyone loves Tony Chopper, bro. So he has to be on the car. Can we get much higher? So high.
What's the best hentai?
I think the best hentai is these nuts.
Why do you have boba in a bag?
We're gonna give it to this guy named Hasim.
Needless to say, I was feeling really good about our competition. So that night, we went home and got ready for the next day, which was the bed races! So we walked over to the tent, and when we got there,
Yeah, I love you. My name is Steve Harrington, and I'm here to rap, that's a fact. I'm here to fuck on your bitch, do it, no clip. I'm walking up and...
Will, straight off the pill. You don't want to see him? Because bye-bye.
Okay, enough of that. So with an hour until we started, we got ready. We got ready, warmed up, and we also took a look at the other beds. The other beds were actually really great this year. Lots of creativity. There was a tank. This guy was Walter White. And when it was our turn to get judged, we didn't know, but the mayor was there.
Turn around. Look at what you see.
This must be the strangest thing you've seen thus far.
I just want to know where you find a costume like that. By the way, it fits perfect.
Oh, that's right, the mayor was hitting on me. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I am now able to commit crimes with no repercussion.
Alright, we're about to go up.
Without Enzo, I knew this was going to be difficult, but we prepared a lot.
I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
It's our first race.
And the power of friendship.
After making the announcer say the power of friendship, we were off. It was over in an instant. And while we were moving, our bed actually broke, which slowed us down a significant amount.
What was that? I feel like it was too slow.
Even though we had just won against our opponent, there was 32 teams and only the fastest 8 moved to the next round. They announced the top 4 and we weren't there.
We have the anime and Japanese.
What?
With Young Life. And then quarter round 4, we have the Alpha, Omega, Epsilon, and Sigma Phi Epsilon. Those are our 8 teams. If those teams are
That was it. We lost the race.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed. Gee, you know what it was? We had a faulty bed. I'm not gonna blame it on that. We just focused on speed and not performance. It's not about the length or the speed, it's about the motion of the ocean. I'm of course talking about intercourse and not bed. There's still a chance. If we take home a trophy, it's still a W. Last year we took home nothing, you know what I mean?
There's a part of the story that I haven't told yet. 30% of the judging comes from total amount of donated items. So let's rewind, shall we?
Oh my god. Alright, this is like a couple thousand fidget spinners. It's a long story, but this is fucking perfect. Because bed racing does accept them. Holy shit.
And thus I counted. I knew no other team had the gumption to acquire this many fidget spinners.
How am I gonna clean this up?
We donated 1,476 fidget spinners and 25 pairs of headphones.
We have it's 1,476 fidget spinners, and we didn't think you'd want to count them all. So.
That's really kind. Let me hold my
So total donations this evening for fidget spinners alone was 3,700.
We've got it. We had donated half of all of the fidget spinners.
The team that brought the most donations alone was Omega Phi Alpha.
Teams were allowed to donate 2 items, fidget spinners and headphones. Each fidget spinner was worth 0.04 points, and each headphone was worth 2.5. They could have bought just 23 headphones and beat us. What the fuck are those points?
You hate kids.
We got our best costume. Give it up for Delta Sigma Phi.
A participation award. After all of our hard work, we got a participation award. Researching and counting and running and decorating, and we could have just shown up in our costumes and called it a day. Hey, but at least we got a picture with the mayor, and Enzo got his job. Congrats, Enzo. And you know what?
Shut the fuck up! We might not have won, but I guarantee none of the teams are having this moment right now.
Number 1 in our hearts.
Number 1 in our heart. Listen, number 1 in wealth. Number 1 in YouTube subscribers. Number 1 in friends. The weight of our enormous wieners. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not upset that we got a participation award. I'm just disappointed.
Let's sing us out, shall we?
Turn around. Look at what you see in her face. The mirror of your dreams. Make believe I'm everywhere. Given in the light. Written in the pages is the answer to a never-ending story. Why don't you never end some bitches?